ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to more Hunter Call of the Wild with me. We are here in Belmont. We have finished with the night hunting stuff. I've made it back to an outpost here in Belmont, and we're going to go do some questing during the daytime now, because I think people will be more appreciative of being able to see things that are occurring in my games. So we're going to look for some, what is it, Hope Mission, ID 3 different tracks from 3 different bears. We're going to be on the lookout for bear prints. I'm not necessarily saying we're going to hunt bears, because again, at this point in time, I'm kind of lacking in stuff and things. One thing I have done is quickly I have gone back and made sure I've got slugs for my clandestine Nordin rifle. I've still got the buckshot in the Strecker, which I discovered in the last episode doesn't really give you a lot of integrity on deer, or it certainly wasn't giving me integrity when I was using it to hunt deer, and it looks as though it may be a little bit bugged. The using buckshot and birdshot and stuff like that in the game can be a little bit bugged, because basically each individual pellet from the shell that impacts with an animal is considered to be by the game another shot. So hitting an animal with a single say buckshot, single round of buckshot, is interpreted by the game in the same way that, you know, if you took your rifle and shot an animal 30 times with a rifle, or took your handgun and shot an animal multiple times, or a bow.
I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at
and
right
that's
now.
what decreases the integrity and reduces the integrity of shotgun blasts to pretty much zero. The reason why you still get integrity with a slug is because you've only got that one projectile. So I will be trying to remember that as I go on now. And basically, unless I, stuff that I want to kill and harvest for good money and experience, do not use the buckshot on, or birdshot. And stuff that I just want to kill, because it's not really, got a moose mating call over there, right. I haven't set up any duck blinds yet. That's something I ought to consider doing. It's probably something I'll do off camera though, because it does involve running backwards and forwards with what here? This looks like bear prints.
Well, look at that. Let's see if there are any additional signs of the black bears to support Hope's theory.
I'm guessing there'll be more tracks. Got to find evidence from 3 different bears. Bit like the blacktail, had to find tracks from 3 different. Right, here's a different set of prints. 2. Is there another one somewhere? Now, bears do tend to hang out around Belmont Lake. You have to be a bit cautious in this area, because they usually just come barreling up to you, and you don't hear them until they're literally right in your face, running
Guess
you
that
over.
settles it. No wonder the blacktail's on the run. Got to give Hope some credit. His suspicions were right on target. Thanks for keeping a lookout. Hey there, I think it's time I told you about Jonathan Trampfine. He heard of your dealings with black bears in Belmont, so he wanted to know if you might help him out as well. Trampfine loves black bears. He's been living out here on the reserve for many years, getting as close as he can to the bears and documenting them. A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. Last couple of days, he's been trying to get a picture of a group of black bears that just arrived this season. He's had no luck, though, and he wondered if you would take a swing at it. He'd pay you, so it might be worth your trouble.
Okay, he wants me to take photos of black bears. And we've also got Vuales, Wildlife Control, who wants me to harvest coyotes in Chile. Not quite yet. We're going to do black bears.
I don't even know where to begin with Jonathan. He probably feels like he's becoming one with nature out here. And I can understand that, of course. But he's walking a fine line. And I worry one day he might find himself on the wrong side.
Right, and it wants us to go to Layton Lows to do that. Okay, that is easy enough to do. I will cut this video here as I'm going to go do some...
You've probably come across a coyote by now. We have a sizable population in the reserve, but the Wildlife Varmint Control are constantly trying to keep it in check. Fiona Vuales is their operator in the area, and she's your go-to when it comes to the coyotes in this region. They could use some help with the population control, and there's good money in it too. She wanted me to let you know that Chila Pass has seen an increase in coyote sightings lately, and that they're offering a reward to anyone harvesting coyotes. I think you'll need a coyote caller for this one.
Yes, I'm going to need a coyote caller to do that quest for the coyote control, which is quite expensive, and I don't have the money for it yet, which is why I'm not going to even think about engaging that quest or that mission. Also, having the fact that I've just spent a night in Chile exploring that area, I'm not rapidly in a hurry to go back to it. This is going to take me to a different area. And as I was saying, I'm going to cut this video here at this point, and I'll bring you guys back when I have encountered something, or I'm a little bit closer to my destination. Okay, so I've brought you guys back because I'm basically, to get to Layton Lows, I'm going to follow the railway line as best as I can. Now, I could go across the bridge. That would be the easiest thing to do, the safest thing to do. I reckon I'm going to go down and investigate a little bit down here. Because I've not noticed a lot of animal tracks as I've been making my way in the world. Which is a bit concerning. I have noticed and discovered a lot of bear tracks, which are never a good thing. Which is one of the reasons why, as I've passed Hope's encampment, I went back to my tent and I've equipped myself with a crossbow with some broadhead bolts to take down the bigger animals that we encounter, or to take down smaller animals instantly. There's a shed here. 80 XP reward. Didn't give me any cash though. A little bit disappointing. Keep getting distracted by pigeons on the ground. I keep thinking from a distance that the pigeons, or the little bird critter things that are in the game, which aren't really animals because you can't kill them and stuff. I keep thinking they're rabbits from a distance. I keep seeing all these little dots on the ground and thinking, oh, rabbits. Let's go hunting. And then I get disappointed. we got over here then? What have we got over here? We've got moose droppings, very old. I know moose has been around here for a while. Right. We've got need zones as well. Apparently black bears are a thing in this area, and they have a feeding zone up here, right on the old railway bridge. Which is a little bit concerning. That they're having breakfast, dinner and tea right next to the railway line. As long as they're not eating the passengers on the train. Oh yeah, we got a need zone. A black bear. I think that's what this is. Between the hours of midnight and 7:30. Oh, so I've just missed them. Thank God for that. I'd be testing out my new arrows very quickly if I encountered a bear. Yeah, I dropped the Fiona shotgun. I've still got my 243 rifle, my pump activated shotgun thing, which is pretty good. Currently loaded with buckshot, I think. I've then obviously got my 22 rifle for rabbits, and then I changed the Fiona rifle to the crossbow because I wanted some heavy duty arrows basically to give me a better chance of dropping moose and bear and possibly even elk, because obviously we kind of ran into elk at Sheila Lake. And again, I'm a bit concerned that I don't have anything that really... The 243 polymer tip bullets are the strongest thing I've got. And unless I get vitals, quick kill bonus isn't going to be a thing. And one of my missions is to harvest 2 male black-tailed deer and earn a quick kill bonus of 50 or higher. So I've got to get used to dropping animals a lot more quickly. So yes, broad 600 gauge broadhead arrows or whatever, 600 GA arrows are probably a bit overkill for a black-tailed deer. But at this point in time, it's about completing the missions and getting the money. I think we've got more bear tracks here. Footprints. Don't think it's going in the direction we're going, which is alright. I'm sticking to the railway tracks because I'm thinking to myself it might be less likely to run into animals. As I say, the plan is to get into Layton Lows, so we've got what? More bear tracks there? Male black bear would be worth a few points, I'm quite sure. Got to be over $1,000 for a bear, surely. If you kill a bear, it's got to be over $1,000's worth of cash in the game. Now I'm not sure on the quest that we're obviously going into Layton to do. It says photograph 2 black bears. Now, does that mean I've got to take a photograph of... one photograph with 2 bears in it? Or do I just need to photograph 2 separate bears? Because I would have thought photographing 2 bears in the same photo might might be a bit difficult. To A, get two bears to be that close to one another would be very difficult. And secondly, I'm not sure I want to be up close and personal with two wild bears. I'm not ready to die today. Bears can kill you in this game. You can die. You can take damage. If you look in the lower right hand corner, there's a big green bar with a white cross on it. That's your health bar. You can die. I don't want to get charged by bears or other creatures. And I'm following the railroad as well, just to see if there's any collectibles along it. Any points of interest? Anything we can add to the party? As I was making my way here, from obviously Hope's camp, I did discover another hide hunting stand thing, but ultimately I passed on activating it because I don't have the cash. I need some cash. I need to shoot some animals. I need to find either a load of rabbits that I can hunt quite quickly, because they're worth, you know, 300 or 400 a piece. Or I could do with some deer popping up. What we got here? We've got a white-tailed deer. Check the drop-ins. Old. So yeah, no point following those tracks. Coming up to another nice bridge. Oh, we've got a point of interest. That's nice. Hopefully it's not a stand. Hopefully it's not a stand. Hopefully it'll be some XP. Oh. A male white. See, now it's giving me whitetail when I need blacktail to do the mission. What have we got up here then? It is a point of interest. It's not a stand. Good. Don't like stands. What are you going to tell me, Mr. Landmark? The old Northern Pacific Railway crosses the landscape along the Layton Lake shoreline. This was the main source of transportation during the second half of the 19th century, and forever changed and expanded the possibilities of long-distance travelling. The railroad went out of operation in 1970. Hello? Got a miner. Miner. He's a bit bigger. How far away he is, that's the thing. God, I'm trying to hit. What am I doing? It's down. It's down. Right. So, here is the bridge. Fantastic bridge. and everything. But unfortunately I'm not crossing it now because I need to go and get the animal I've just hot killed. And I'm liking the fact that there is actually a herd of white-tailed deer. Some more over there, I think. Yeah. Too minor. Right, what we'll do, we'll see, because sometimes they do come back to the area. They circle back, because even though there's a dead deer, they might come back to the area, which means I might have a chance to bag myself another one. And I definitely think a couple of, oh, we've got Mr. Moose there, look. Female moose, trivial, yeah. Doesn't you don't earn a lot of cash from female mooses. I think. Oh, hello. There's a black bear there. I think we're starting to get into the wilderness now a bit. Now we're away from some of the cabins and stuff in the lakes. Probably far too far away for that. Ducks flying overhead. Careful parkouring down the mountain. I've got buckshot in my 20 gauge, so ducks could possibly be a thing. They could be a target. As would Matey the moose over there. I'm tempted to have a shot on that. For the very simple reason, it's at the right angle. It's at the right angle for me to hit vitals, lungs and hearts, potentially. So we'll take 2 kills if we can. We'll just have a quick look at the old hunter, mate. Plenty of purple on the map. Loving it, loving it, loving it. That means we're getting the kills. So this is, I think, where I shot Matey. The blood trail is real. Ooh, get the blood. Got footprints on top of the blood. I know where he is. He's laid down over yonder, isn't he? What we got here then? Is this a need zone? Eating zone, yeah. I'll go get my blood trail. Lead rate medium. I am following the deer, aren't I? I'm not following the moose. Yes, white-tailed deer. That's all right. So this should be a good little trophy. .170 trophy rating, 72% quick kill, 100% integrity, consecutive harvest is 100%, 753 cash, 225 XP. That is pretty poor. I see another moose. Right, need to find that other one that I shot. We spotted matey, so we should be able to find him. Question of where was the other moose? Where did I shoot Mr. Moose? I think it was the on side of this water, wasn't it? Because now the thing is, because I spotted that other moose before I shot it, I've probably lost my That's the only trouble now. I end up losing my animals. Okay, we got a flesh wound then. Is it the same? Might be the same. I may have shot the same deer moose twice. That's a very realistic possibility. It may have come back to the zone. I'm pretty confident I hit it with something solid. I thought from the angle I was at, I would have got lungs. I would have got vitals. But again, distance and penetration probably went against me. I would maybe hazard a guess. Chances are then it was that it could be that I've shot the same moose twice. That could be very real. Yeah, righto. That could be a very real thing. Because the moose that was drinking didn't look all that healthy, if I'm being quite honest. It looked a little bit sort of down on its look, which could mean Exactly that. I've shot the same animal twice. That's all right. I'll lose integrity. Male moose. He's run off. He's took a runner. Scared him. This is the bit that takes the longest time. If you're not dropping animals instantly, or you're not shooting them with big enough caliber, the tracking of a wounded animal can take forever. Especially as the bleed rate is medium and he's still at 75 to 100% health. This animal probably ain't gonna die. Bleed rate. Well, it says bleed rate medium, but he's not exactly bleeding very fast, is he? He's not losing tons of blood rapidly. I've got a feeling it's somewhere in there. Boom! Got him with a 600 gram broadhead. Ooh, daddy. I might come back for that blood. Because now I've got the potentially 3 mooses. 3 dead mooses to find and harvest. But the male one is going to be the daddy. Vital hit. Perfect. So, I'm guessing he didn't get very far. Big antlers on your head. Please have big antlers on your head. Please have big antlers. Please have big antlers. Please have big antlers on your head. Get to me lots and lots of cash. Bring me lots and lots of cash. Bring me lots and lots of cash. 'Cause you're a big moose with antlers and your trophy score will be high. Even though I hit vitals, he's still taking a long time to bleed out and die. Come on, Mr. Moose. You couldn't have got this far, surely. $25 to $50 is nearly done. And then it's a case of go back and try and locate the other 2, or possibly other 1, which will be what I need to do. So yes, we'll find Mr. Moose, because he's going to be a trophy score. Can't have made it much further. Should be seeing the highlight fairly soon. Apparently he went this way. I could probably actually stop crawling. Ought to 25. He's nearly dead. So quick kill bonus isn't going to be very high because he's actually made it much further than I thought he would have done. He's had his death poo. There's his death poo. So really? 600 gram broadhead bolt. Didn't put this guy down instantly. I'll have to start trying to go for spine shots again. He is just up ahead. We've found him. We've got him. There we go. Mr. Moose. Not going to be able to get a good trophy shot of it, even if I wanted to, because he's going to be buried in the tree. Stuck in a tree. Flesh right lung. Oh, I missed the heart then. Got some nice antlers though. He's gold. 1039. 232. That could have maybe. I don't know if it would have been a diamond if I'd got the quick kill up, but hey ho. Those are the games we play. And I'm going to see if I can go and find the two that I've previously shot. So I will bring you guys back if I happen to find them. So for now, I'll see you in a little while. Right, I brought you guys back primarily because we can find him in a minute. I was following the trail of the first moose. First one we shot, and sure enough, it did come back. The moose. I didn't shoot a second moose. I shot the same moose twice. So there aren't two dead moose. There's only one. It's just a case of we got to find him. Or her. Find her. Because obviously it was a lady moose, wasn't it? We shot first. But I'm doing alright. I'm getting there. It's going to die a lot quicker now because I've got vital hit on it second time. I did get vitals on it. And in fact it's just down here, up ahead, in the waterfront. So yeah, first one was flesh, second shot was flesh and heart. So if I'd nailed it with my second shot first, that would have been alright. That would have been perfect, but sadly I didn't. But I got 837 cash and 108 XP for it, so we can't be too disappointed. Now I've just got to go see if I can find the trail of the moose that I just shot. Tell you what it's like, shooting gallery for moose in this area. If anybody wants to know where I am on the map, if you're playing along at home, I'm here, look. Just north of the Beaumont Railroad. I'm in this little area here. So that's where I'm at. Knowing where I was when I shot that other moose. I think we may have found blood. Excellent. Bleed rate very low. Another one then. It was walking away from me, wasn't it, I suppose? And again, even with the 600 gauge arrows, you're going to want vitals. Moose is a fairly thick, stocky built animal with a lot of muscle, a lot of dense muscle on its body. So, trying to put anything through that, you know, it's going to be difficult. Poo. Bleed rate is still very low. I mean, the other one was bleed rate medium. And obviously non-vitals. So I shot it in the heart, and I was tracking that thing for a long, long while. Before it ultimately keeled over and died. And I had to put a second shot in its heart to put it down. The chances of me finding this one, probably not so high. I think he went, oh no, it's getting all confusing now. Now where did it go? It kind of doubled back. It was gonna, so it's at 50 to 75 now. So it kind of walked around in a bit of a circle and then come back this way. The chance we might find 25 to 50 now, so it is dead. It's up here somewhere. Through these trees. Not too far ahead. Right. We've got 25 to 50. Yeah, it's up here, look. No, that's its poo. Death poo. Possibly, maybe. Again, quick kill on this will be nil, because it's been able to have a right good run around since I shot it. Yeah, Mr. Moose, you went this way apparently this time. Leading me on an adventure. 0 to 25%. That's why that perk, putting that perk into the tracking skill to get the blood, the health rating, is very important. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm your tits, Mr. Moose. Am I even following the right trail now? Because I haven't seen any blood for a while. I don't think I'm on the right trail. Because the blood stopped. Different moose, I'm sure. We'll soon find out. Oh, unless it can't be the same moose, surely. Have I done it again? Have I shot the same moose twice? Again. It's looking that way. Could be I've shot the same moose again. 0 to 25. When we find it, we'll soon know, won't we? It's going to take me 2 shots every time to kill a moose. It's going to get a bit expensive on the old ammunition. And it's not going to end up paying off very well. Definitely got to start working on my shot placement. Not rushing my shots. Back in Belmont now. Where it can get a little confusing then, because when it starts going through water you can lose the trail quite quickly. Oh, found it again. Up here. We've found her. We've found her. And this, I've probably shot this one twice. I'm pretty certain I've shot this one twice too. Yeah, flesh and flesh. I didn't get any penetration with 600 grain bolt heads. Wow, that is bad. They cost like 950, those arrows, so to get 745 for killing the moose, that's not very economical, I have to say. That's bad money. I think if there's an outpost anywhere near here I can unlock. But anyway, we've made it to the Layton area of the map. So I've got to now try and locate some bears to photograph, I think. So be sure to join me again in the next part of the series where I will hopefully be finding and photographing some bears. They've got another moose. Oh. Oh, I'm tempted to hunt him. He'll be worth a couple of quid. Right, if I manage to take him down, I may bring you guys back. If not, you'll see me in the next episode. For now, thank you all for watching. Goodbye. Right, I've brought you guys back because we're here. I reckon I can nail this guy. May have missed him completely. You know, I just crawled. I've just literally crawled on my hands and knees for a long time to get as close as this because I figured I could hit that moose. And I missed it. I've completely waffled the shot. Trying to let its head go down so I could hit it in the spine, and I failed miserably because I wanted to insta kill it to get the maximum trophy boost from it and everything, and I failed. I don't think he's going to come back. I probably can't call him back because I don't have the moose caller. It's going to be a long time before you're at a level where you can get the moose caller. The other two have run away. Two females, they've cleared off as well. So I'm sat here in the water getting very wet for no reason. I might just stay here though and see. I might just give it a bit of time just to see if they come back. They might come back because it is a feed zone. It is a need zone, so they might come back to it. It would just be a case of patience. In fact, actually, what's that over there already? The way the trees are blowing about. But I can sit here for a bit. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to play some more, record some more footage for obviously future videos. So, again, like I just said, sorry I didn't get to kill that moose. It would have been a nice bonus for the episode, but as it was, I missed. So, I'll let you guys go again. Remember, of course, to hit the like button on the videos and hit that subscribe button and all that other stuff that you people do on the old YouTubes and the social medias and stuff, and show some support to me, and because I really do need it, because I'm a rubbish, terrible shot in Hunter Call of the Wild. Okay, it looks like I'm going to get a second chance to redeem myself here, people, because the moose has come back, and he's actually closer this time. I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush. Going to wait for him to pop his head down. I missed the spine. I missed the spine, but at least I got a shot off on him. Probably only going to be a flesh wound. It's not going to be a lot, and it might take him a little while to die looking at the map. So I might just sit here and see if he comes back. If he's not going to die, because if it is, like I say, a flesh wound, because I went for the neck, then I might as well sort of stay here and wait to see if he does come back. Put another round in him here rather than be chasing him all over the map. The male moose is limping. He's limping. So, I haven't managed to kill him. I put 2 shots into him. He's still not dead. Yet, glutton for punishment that he is, he keeps coming back. So I think it's only right that we have another third time lucky at trying to down him. This is getting quite comical now. How many times have I got to shoot a moose before it dies? This is why I need bigger guns. I need like a 50 caliber or something, don't I? I'm I'm glad 243 polymer tips aren't very expensive. But we'll wait and see. I'm looking on the map. Not a whole load of new hunting pressure gone down, so I've not killed anything yet. Wait and see. We'll wait and see if anything comes back. And if he does, I'll bring you back. Well, here we are back. We found Mr. Moose. We got him. He was dead not too far from the water, actually, which is probably a good thing. So, yeah, shot him 3 times. So, first one was a flesh wound. Second one was flesh right scapula, so I shot him in the shoulder. And then it was flesh right lung. That finally dropped him, and he's a silver rating because of that. Bit of cash, bit of XP. Now, I also had a pot shot at Mrs. Moose. So I've got to try and find Mrs. Moose as well now. Looks like I found Mrs. Moose. Flesh middle neck, actually, on that one. Got me 888 cash, 131 XP. And there's a third one out here. Okay. That's interesting then. Because you know what that means? That means I shot Mrs. and Mrs. Moose. So that means there's there is actually a third moose in this occasion.